Okay, what are that? Okay.
Mu less
So
than mu
run
naught.
this. Okay. I discussed with one problem, right? Only just I explained that. Okay. So test of hypothesis, we have 5 procedures. Just okay. We have 5 procedures in the testing of hypothesis. That is step 1. What you have. Remember one thing, you have to write each step in the problem. You will get the marks for each step. Okay. For step 1, you have to write step 1 and step 2. You have the statements. Okay. First one, null hypothesis, and the second one will be alternative hypothesis. Okay. First one will be null hypothesis and the second one will be alternative hypothesis. Null hypothesis nothing. There is no difference. Okay, there is no difference. It is a statement of no difference. So we will take mu equals to mu naught. Here we will go for mu equals to mu naught. And remember one thing, always in the test hypothesis, in the null hypothesis, so we will go for only population parameters. Okay, what is alternative hypothesis? It is a contradiction, opposite of null hypothesis. We will denote it as H1 and we will consider either not equals to, either greater than, either less than. We will have 3 depending upon the question, okay? Depending upon the question, we will go either not equals to, either greater than, either less than. If we have greater than, that meaning one-tailed. Why I am taking one-tailed here? Only one possibility here, only one possibility. That's these two are one-tailed. But this is two-tailed. Why? Not equals to means greater than or less than we will get. Okay? Next, step 3. We have to take the level of significance, alpha. If they mention, you can consider from the question. If they didn't mention, go for alpha equals to 5% or 1%. Yes. Okay. Next. Step 4. You have to calculate a statistic Z. Remember these 5 steps, okay? X minus mu by, if you have only the procedure, then go for x minus mu by sigma. If you have a population and sample, go for the sigma by root n. Okay? So this is a formula for why? Because this is the standard error of x bar. Okay, next step 5. You have to take a calculated Z. What is calculated Z? From this we will get some value of Z and compare calculated Z with Z, table Z. I posted in group, right? Did you see that? What is the Z value? What is the two-tailed value of Z for 1% and 5%, 10%? We discussed this. We solved. Okay, so for 1%, two-tailed means Z will get 2.58, 2.33 for one right tail. I already solved this, how we will get Z values. So use this table and you have to compare that calculated Z with table value. If you get less than table Z, that meaning accept H naught. If you get greater than symbol between these, you will reject H naught. Yes, remember this. These steps are very important. Throughout this chapter, we will go these 5 steps only. Okay? And reject means accept H1, right? Reject, I am rejecting this one. So the alternative is alternative hypothesis, accepting H1. And remember one thing, always you have to compare first calculated Z, not take tabulated Z. Remember, first C, then T, like that. If you take table Z, you will get another value. If you take suppose first tabulated z and calculated less than symbol, if you are considering accepted z, that will be this one, okay? So don't confuse. First of all, calculated z will be there, okay? So remember these 5 steps. These 5 steps only you have to solve in the problems. Okay. So I'm going for problem.
5 steps mali ma'am.
Okay. So this is the test of hypothesis. For that, what is the procedure means? First of all, step 1, you have to write a null hypothesis. What is null hypothesis? There is no difference. If you are assuming mu equals to 56, take that mu equals to 56. Okay? Mu equals to 56. And remember, here we don't take x bar values. If you are solving the problems, you can understand mu equals to mu naught. Next, what is the alternative hypothesis? Opposite of this one. H1 we will denote. Mu equals to means opposite, either not equals to, either greater than or less than. We will get 3 possibilities. Either not equals to, either greater than, either less than. Not equals to means either greater than or less than. If you get to 54, that is not equals to, right? Either 53, not equals to. That meaning either less than, either greater than. So you have 2 symbols. That's why we call 2-tailed test. Here we have only one greater than symbol. That's why these 2 are one-tailed, one-tailed. Okay. Next, in the third step, you have to take the alpha. Alpha is level of significance, okay? So if they mention, take that in the problem. Otherwise, take these values, 5% or 1%. Next, step 4. Find statistic Z. If you have mean and proportion, go for this problem. If you don't have mean and proportion, go for this. You all know Z equals to x minus mu by sigma. Statistic Z, static. And so you will get some value. Suppose if you get 1.58. So this is calculated Z because we are calculating. Okay. So compare this value. ఓకే, నేను సెండ్ చేస్తాను ఈ నోట్ మొత్తం చెప్పిన తర్వాత. సో క్యాలిక్యులేటెడ్ జెడ్ వి విల్ గెట్ సమ్ వాల్యూ 1.58. సపోజ్ tabulated z is 1.96. Then compare this. This is less than. So I accept H naught. If it is suppose 2.58 greater than 1.9, that meaning reject H naught. Okay, greater than means reject, less than means accept. And remember one thing, always we will go for calculated z first, then tabulated z. Okay, shall I go for problem? Okay, a die is tossed 960 times and it falls with 5 upwards 184 times, so we got the success. If you if you toss a die, you got the upward direction, that meaning this one, right? So on upward you have 5 in 184 times. Is the die unbiased? A level of significance of 0.01. Is the level of, that meaning you have to test. Is this die is unbiased or biased? At level of significance 0.01. They mentioned what is the level of significance. That is 1%. Okay? Okay, first of all, is there any population of sample? No, we don't have your population and sample. So I am writing simple. How many times you are tossed? N. That's why I am taking N equals to 960. Now you have to take a probability P. What is the probability of throwing 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The probability is for so getting 5 is 1 by 6. So with 1 die, 1 by 6. The probability of getting 5 upon 6. So Q means P plus Q equals to 1, right? Q equals to 1 minus P. That is 1 minus 1 by 6, 5 by 6. Now you have to find mu and sigma because z equals to x minus mu by sigma. You have to find mu and sigma by using formula np and sigma under root npq. You know that. In binomial, you will go for mu equals to np formula and sigma equals to under root npq. Okay, what is the value of n, ma? 960 and p 1 by 6. You got here 160. And what is the value of np? 160 into what is the value of q? 5 by 6. So 11.55. Now you got the mu, sigma. And what is x? The number of success. 184. Okay. Here you have to test. Is the die unbiased? So I am going for procedure. Null hypothesis H naught. The coin is unbiased because here the testing, the question is unbiased. So I am taking unbiased. Okay, alternative means what is opposite of this one? Biased, right? Is it okay? The coin is unbiased. Why I am taking this one? The question is the die unbiased? The question is here asking that the die is unbiased or not. So I am taking first unbiased. The opposite of one is biased. Okay. Third step, what is that? Level of significance. Alpha equals to 0.01. Okay. Next, step 4. You have to calculate z. Z equals to x minus mu by sigma. So substitute the value of x, mu and sigma. I have already found in the first steps. So you will got the calculated z as 2.08. Okay, now tell me what is the tabulated z. How you will go for tabulated z? Here we have tabulated z values, okay. For 1%, I am taking 2.58 because there is no mention greater than or less than. I am taking not equal. It is equal, it is not equal then. I am taking opposite of this one. So this will be two-tailed, okay. Two-tailed test. For two-tailed test, what is the value of z for 1%? Is this okay? Z equals to 2.58. So I am taking tabulated value 2.58. What is the calculated z? 2.08. This we got a less than symbol. Table values exam ki you have to remember this. You have to by heart the formulas. I mean by heart the values that didn't give this table, okay. You have to remember the table values. Throughout this chapter, you will remember.
కోఆర్డినేట్ లో కూడా ఒక టేబుల్ ఉంది కదా, అది కూడా బై
లేదు, వాళ్ళు ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారు. దే విల్ ప్రొవైడ్ ఆర్ యూ కెన్ బ్రింగ్ దట్. మీరన్నా తీసుకెళ్ళొచ్చు, వాళ్ళన్నా ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే. సో క్యాలిక్యులేటెడ్ దట్ వాట్ వి గాట్ 2.02. లెస్ దెన్ మీన్స్ accept H naught or reject H naught? Can anyone tell me? I have already explained that less than means
accept, ma'am. Less than.
I accept H naught. So here I am accepting H naught. Accepting H naught means the coin is unbiased. Therefore, the coin is unbiased. I am testing that coin is unbiased, whether coin is unbiased or not. So here I got coin is unbiased by taking this procedure. Okay, is there any doubts? Is there any doubts to anyone?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now can you tell me the answer for this? I am not explaining this, but same as it is. Okay. Okay. Coin was tossed 400 times and returned heads 216 times.
మేడం వాయిస్ రావట్లేదు మేడం.
A coin was tossed 400 times and returned heads 216 times. Test the hypothesis that the coin is unbiased. Use 0.05 level of significance. Now tell me the answer. What is n, ma? How many times the coin tossed?
400 ma'am. 400.
Yes, right. Okay. So what is x?
16 ma'am.
6.
Huh?
216.
216.
Yes, 216. Success is nothing but x. We got 216 times. So x equals 216. Okay. What is next? You have to, here the same steps you have to mu equals to np. Yes, sigma equals to under root npq. Can you solve this? I will give you homework, the same procedure. 1. H naught, the coin is unbiased. Second step, the coin is biased. Alpha equals to 0.05. That's it. Okay? Then you have to go for z equals to x minus mu by sigma. You have to substitute the values and tell me. I will send this in your class group, okay? Is it okay? I mean, same problem. I'm giving you homework. Okay. Okay, next question. A sample of 64 students has a mean weight of 70 kgs. Can this be regarded as a sample from a population with a mean weight of 56 kgs and standard deviation of 25 kgs? Okay, now we got the question in terms of sample and proportion, population. I already told you what is meant by population and sample. The number of observations we call the populations, the things, objects, the collection of objects we call population. For checking the purpose of population, we will take some values of the population, that is called a sample. Okay? So here I am checking population, that's why I am taking the sample of 64 students. Okay, so before going to this, you have to, I already told you, you have to know the notations, sample notation and the population notation. Population size, the number of objects in population, we denote it as n and we denote it as small n. And the mu, mean, here mean is nothing but x bar. Sigma squares, variance, s square, variance. Sigma standard deviation, S standard deviation. Okay, you have to remember this. So here a sample of 64 students. Sample size means so small n, right? So I am taking n equals to 64. Okay. Is this large sample or small sample?
Large one.
N greater than or equals to 30 means large, okay? N less than 30, small. So n equals to 64, greater than 30. That's why this is large. And x bar. Student has a mean weight of 70 kgs. Here you have to remember what I have to take, x bar or mu. Here the mentioned sample. So I am going for x bar equals to 70. Can this be regarded as a sample from a population with the mean? Population mean mu 56 and standard deviation, population standard deviation, that's why I am taking sigma. Okay, so 25. Now what is the question? This is the question. Is this is the sample that representing population or not? The question is that sample is the same for population or not. So step 1, null hypothesis, H naught mu equals to, what is mu equals to? 56. Next, alternative hypothesis, H1. So I'm taking mu not equals to, why? Is that they didn't mention greater than, less than. That's why I'm taking not equals to 56. So either may be greater than 56, less than 56. That meaning two-tailed, okay? Okay, is there any level of significance? Is there any level of significance they mentioned? 0.01% or 5% they mentioned or not?
No, ma'am.
Okay, can I take a level of significance 0.05? I already told you, if they didn't mention, you can take. I'm taking 5%. So what is the tablet Z? Can you tell me? I have already posted in your group.
1.96.
Yes. 1.96. Okay. Okay. Who posted 19.17? My last answer. Okay. So this will be tab alpha equals to 0.05. So what is the table value? 1.96. So here I am taking x minus mu by sigma by root n. Because they mentioned the sample and population. That's why I am going for this formula. In the previous problem, they didn't mention population and sample anything. So x minus mu by sigma. In this, actually, in the COSM syllabus, the brief explanation of this, but you have only formula. That's why I'm giving you directly. So I'm taking z equals to x minus mu by sigma by root n. Now, here the representation is x bar. Remember one thing. In the previous success, here mean of sample, mean of population. Here according to the question we will take. And n is sample size. X bar, what is 70 minus mu 56, sigma 25 by under root n value 64. Okay, this will be 14 by 25 by 8 to 14 into 8 by 25. Use your calci and you will get a calculated z value 4.48. Okay, now what is the tabulated z? 1.96. Calculated z 4.48. Is this less than or greater than? Can you tell me? Is this less than or greater than? Hello? Can anyone tell me the value? Is it less than or greater than? Bharat?
Greater than, madam.
Okay. I have to mention your names, okay? Otherwise you won't answer the question, I think. Okay. So calculated z equals to 4.48 greater than 1.96. Greater means accept H naught or reject H naught.
Rejected.
Reject H naught or H1?
It's not.
Less than means accept H naught, greater than means reject H naught. After rejection of H naught means you will go another H1. So accepting here I am H1. Okay? So this is a wrong statement. Can this be regarded as a sample? Means this is not the sample of this population. This is the question. Is this clear? Hello? Ranjit,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am.
is it clear? What?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the remaining one, Bharat and
Yes, ma'am.
Satya.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, now you will answer me, okay? So here my question is, an ocean grapher wants to check whether the depth of the ocean in a certain region is 57.4 fathoms. Here they are checking what is the depth of the water. Fathom is nothing but same. Feet wise means here 1 fathom is equals to 6 feet. Okay. Sudhakar left. So they are checking the depth of the ocean 57.4. That is the mean. As had previously been recorded, and that meaning that previous one they recorded. What can be conclude at a 0.05 level of significance if a reading taken at 40 random locations in the given region yielded a mean of 59.1 fathoms with the standard deviation 5.2 fathoms. Now tell me what are the parameters and statistics. Okay. Is there any sample mass? Is there any sample? Hello? Satya?
అర్థం కాలేదు మేడం.
No man.
క్వశ్చన్ అర్థం కాలేదా? ఒక ఓసిన్ యొక్క డెప్త్ ని క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయడానికి వాళ్ళు ఫాథమ్స్ లో డెప్త్ ని క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తారు. యాక్చువల్లీ ప్రీవియస్ లో హీ గాట్ టు 57.4 మీన్. ఓకే, అంత మీన్ వచ్చింది ఫస్ట్. బట్ ఇది అన్ని కరెక్టా కాదా తెలుసుకోవడానికి ఆయన శాంపిల్స్ తీసుకుంటుండే. ఎన్ని లొకేషన్స్ లో? 40 ర్యాండమ్ లొకేషన్స్ లో 40 లొకేషన్స్కి వెళ్ళి అక్కడ ఆయన శాంపిల్ తీసుకుంటుండే ఒక్కొక్క ఓసిన్ ని. అప్పుడు ఆయన ఓవరాల్ మీన్ ఎంత వచ్చింది శాంపిల్స్ లో? 59.1 fathoms వచ్చింది మీన్. అండ్ స్టాండర్డ్ డేవియేషన్ ఎంత వచ్చింది? 5.2 fathoms. సో వాట్ కెన్ బి కంక్లూడ్ దాట్ మీనింగ్? ఈజ్ ఇట్ రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్? యూ హ్యావ్ టు టెల్ మీ. దట్స్ ఇట్. 40 random locations. To prove this, they are taking the sample size n 40. ఓకే, శాంపుల్ ఎందుకు తీసుకుంటామా? పాపులేషన్ ని టెస్ట్ ఎస్టిమేట్ చేయడానికి శాంపుల్ తీసుకుంటాం. సో హియర్ ఐఎమ్ టెస్టింగ్ ఈజ్ ఇట్ రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్. ఫర్ దట్ ఐఎమ్ టేకింగ్ 40 locations. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద శాంపుల్. ఓకే, వాట్ ఈస్ ద శాంపుల్ సైజ్? నౌ టెల్ మీ. I'm figuring this. So
40.
this is n equals to 40. Okay, next. What is the sample mean? This one. The given yielded a mean 59.1 fathoms, and this is the sample standard deviation. Now you have the question, that is step 1. You have to take 57.4. Is it right or wrong? So alternative, the opposite one is I am taking not equals to. Why? Because there is no mentioned greater than, less than. That's why I am taking not equals to. Okay, not equals to means two-tailed. They mentioned alpha 0.05 significance level. So 0.05. What is the tabulator Z? From the table you will get 1.96. Here you have 1.96. Okay, calculate this, and you have to by heart this table values. You don't have other options. So for 5%, two-tailed test Z equals to 1.96. So I am taking 1.96. Now test statistic, x bar minus mu by sigma by root n. So what is x bar? 59.1 mean of the sample. What is mu? What you have take? So 57.4. What is sigma? Here I can take, remember one thing, the sample size is 40. Okay, steps malli chepta. N equals to 40, that meaning this is greater than 30, so large sample. Okay, for large sample you can consider S as sigma. Why? Because for large sample we can't find sigma value, that's why we'll go for same. So x bar value, substitute the value of x bar mu, and sigma I am taking S. Don't confuse here, I am taking S as sigma because for large samples we can take S as sigma. And what is the value of n? 40. So this is under root 40. Okay, you will get 2.067 calculated Z. So you got calculated Z. Now tell me, what is the step you have to go? Hello? Is there anyone to answer me the question?
క్లారిటీ లేదు మేడం, బ్లర్ అయింది
మేడం. ఐడియా క్లారిటీ లేదు మేడం.
Is it okay? Hello? No. ఇంతకుముందు కనిపించిందా? ఐ మీన్ క్లారిటీ ఇప్పుడైనా?
ఇప్పుడే మేడం, ఇంతకు ముందు వచ్చింది మేడం.
Now is it okay?
ఓకే మేడం.
Okay, thank you. So calculated Z, what you have got 2.067. Okay. So now tell me, is calculated less than, tabulated, or greater than?
Greater than.
Yes. So here we got 2.067 greater than 1.96. Greater than means accept or reject H0.
Reject H0.
Yes. So rejecting I am H0. So mu not equals to 57.4 is the correct answer. Okay. Is it clear to you all? How I am taking sample and how I am taking population is important here. Hello, please respond.
Yes, ma'am.
ఎందుకు ఏమన్నా భయం అవుతుందా లేకపోతే కావాలని రెస్పాండ్ కాదా మీరు? హలో సివిల్ వాళ్ళు,
భయం అవుతుంది.
ఏమైందబ్బా ఎందుకు ఆన్సర్ చేస్తలేదు?
భయం అవుతుంది మేడం, తప్పు పోతుందేమో అని.
ఇదేదో నేను చెప్పినా అని చెప్తున్నావు సత్య?
కాదు మేడం, నిజంగా.
నేనేమన్నా అన్నానా మిమ్మల్ని తప్పు చెప్తే?
అంటే మళ్ళీ క్లాస్ ఎందుకు మేడం డిస్టర్బ్ కావడం అని.
అయ్యో అంత లేదు, మీరు కరెక్ట్ చెప్పినా చెప్పకుండా నాకు క్లాస్ చెప్పాలనిపిస్తుంది. మీరు రెస్పాండ్ కాకపోతే నాకు క్లాస్ చెప్పాలనిపించదు, అది నా ప్రాబ్లం. ఎందుకంటే మీకు అర్థం అవుతుందో అర్థం నాకు రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వాలి కదా. రంజిత్,
మ్యామ్,
ఇస్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్? మీరు ఆన్సర్ చేస్తే నాకు తెలుస్తుంది, లేకపోతే తెలుస్తుందా?
మేము చేస్తేనే తెలుస్తుంది.
హలో ఎవ్రీవన్, ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ అండర్స్టాండ్, మరి ఎందుకు రెస్పాండ్ చెయ్యరు అసలు? ఓన్లీ మీరే చేయరు తెలుసా? నా క్లాస్ చెప్పాలనిపించదు అట్లా చేయకపోతే.
భయం అయితే
లేదో ఎందుకు భయం? నేను మిమ్మల్ని ఏమైనా పని చేస్తున్నానా? చెప్పండి ఒకసారి నాకు. మీకు అర్థమైందా అవ్వట్లేదా? మీరు రెస్పాన్స్ బట్టే నాకు తెలుస్తుంది. మీరు తప్పు చెప్తే నేను మళ్ళీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తా. బట్ మీరు రాంగ్ అయినా రైట్ అని ఎవరికి ఫస్ట్ టైమే రాదు. సో గివ్ మీ ద రెస్పాన్స్. ఓకే, మీరు రాంగ్ చెప్తే ఎందుకు రాంగ్ చెప్పారో దాని పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో నేను రైట్గా చెప్తా.
ఓకే మ్యామ్.
శ్రీప్రియ, ఓన్లీ వన్ గర్ల్ ఈజ్ దేర్.